There are many aspects when it comes to creating a culturally responsive classroom. Our environment communicates a lot of information to our students. Oftentimes, when people talk about culturally responsive classrooms, they tend to just focus on how to decorate the walls with the right cultural artifacts, rather than putting emphasis onto the ethos and social emotional tone of the classroom. It is important that as teachers we develop confidence in our students and their abilities. A culturally responsive classroom is more than just highlighting the history of certain ethnic groups. It is creating an emotionally stable and responsive environment. It is important that the classroom structures attend to the emotional needs of the students rather than only focusing on covering their daily lesson plans. The classroom is a socio-cultural third space for students to explore their individual and collective identities through different types of discourse, use of language, and emotional support. The classroom is a powerful container that reflects, communicates, and shapes values. Our students' brains have to sense that they are safe, physically, mentally, and emotionally, before they are in this state that is primed for learning. This safety is something that we have to provide to all students as culturally responsive teachers. There are also some key questions that we can ask ourselves as teachers when it comes to the environment that we are providing to figure out if we are doing the things necessary to create a culturally responsive classroom. There's four main questions that we consider. The first of these is, what values do we want to communicate through our environment? Secondly, how do we want children to experience their time in our classroom? Thirdly, what do the artifacts on the wall communicate to students, parents, or me about what is important? And lastly, what do we want the environment to teach those who are in it? If we consider these four questions, we can be more sure that we are creating a culturally responsive classroom for our students.